Hey everybody, this is Mark here, aka Christ169, coming to you with another live stream video. I know it's getting a little late, and I told I'll be doing some Christmas stuff, but since today the 13th is this very special video, I really don't know, guys, if I even know if I want to do this anymore. Um, it's getting to the point now where this is becoming so much of a problem, a bear, an issue that right now I want to quit and just walk away and let my channel just sit there and not really make content for it anymore. And I really contemplate this, talk with friends about it. Some family members who have YouTube channels, other family members don't know what YouTube is. They assume YouTube is just some weird whatever stuff, social media site. They don't understand what it is. But a lot of people who I talk to understand where I'm coming from. A friend of mine at work who left one a different job, he stopped his YouTube career because he had to. His family and stuff on his job more important. He had over 1,000 subs. And he could have made money off it, but his VA he was doing VHS dubbing stuff, and he couldn't do it without license agreements from the companies he was recording video. But he wasn't showing videos; he was just recording it to tape to a DVD or digital, or in this case, digital library. And YouTube said no, he had to have a content, he had to update or a not a description, but a policy with the company. Like Nintendo has a partnership, what it's called. You sign a partnership with Nintendo. They get 50% of your revenue. You get or 50%, and you hopefully live happy ever after. Now, as a case, a lot of people who've done Nintendo partnerships have told us on YouTube, and I probably messaged a few of them, told me that it's almost like not Nazi Germany, but they want certain things done. They want your room looking a certain way. When your partnership with Nintendo, for example, if you don't have certain things, that they see, good, they will not let you make money off it. Partnership, they can, censor your video and, and edit what they want. Partnerships. That's where I think YouTube is heading, where everybody has to have a partnership nowadays. Even me talking about Razer and the Atrax or the Microsoft controllers, me showing this stuff. In a world where partnerships matter, could be a violation of YouTube conduct and policies. I'm afraid, guys, that we're gonna have a time, and there's gonna be a place eventually, sometime in the near future, where partnerships are gonna be exploding, just like the ad apocalypse. Where all YouTubers were just, oh my god, I'm losing money off ad revenue. So yeah, because you're doing an entity that's finally made enough money where they don't need you. This is what happened to Boogie 298, Richard USA, Gaming Nexus, Gamers Nexus, Jay's Two Cents, and the rest of them. A lot of them can't make money off ads anymore because YouTube wants to take, let's say, 80% and leave them with 20%. You really can't run a business with no 20% revenue. You could by yourself, but it's even harder to upload videos and do stuff. That's why my videos are uncut and unedited. So when I say something stupid, it's on there forever. And I don't care what you think. So no, my fans who love talk about stuff, you guys are always cool. The ones who nitpick and think, oh my god, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this. Who cares what you have to say? Because you don't pay my bills. My job outside the walls of my house, dude. So your opinion doesn't matter. If I had a Patreon account, yeah, then I would say, yeah, I do this. That's why I don't have a Patreon account. I don't go cha-ching Patreon because I don't need to. I don't need to have a cash flow coming in. Granted, I said in the past I wouldn't mind having 1,000 subscriber partnership. Now I'm wondering if that's worth it. Think about it. Gamers Nexus has to get rid of all of their information on NZXT because of the practices of a company. You guys are finding this out now. Steve, look at me. Steve, look, come here. Man to man. Look at me. Right here. Right here, boy. Right here, man. Right here. You are upset that a company is screwing its customers. I'd be like upset, like it'd be like be upset that Jim Jason used to take one up the ass in the mouth. I'm sorry, it's unheard of. These companies screw people all the time. You're just not figuring this stuff out now. That's why I don't buy a lot of stuff. But when we're all guilty of it, Nvidia, they make their people and what, sweatshops in Taiwan or whatever in China, make their stuff in sweatshops, for 29, no, for 20 cents an hour. How about this fan I bought at Walmart? How much slave labor that cost in China? How about this headset that was made in China? How much slave labor that was? How about this Microsoft controller? I mean, everything we buy is made by somebody who's less fortunate in a country. And this is what people do. They get high and righteous, and it really bothers me. Steve has morals. I get that. But Steve and Jay's 2 cents, your morals in the wrong place. Well, what you need to do is put your morals in the fact that you're taking money from people, from companies that don't care about how their stuff is made. As long as it's made, they can make profit off it. Okay, I work in retail, been in retail for a long time, and I get this. Okay, no, everybody is on the back of somebody else, taking products that they make and sell for profit and get a person 20 cents. We all know this in countries. We all know this, but yet we practice it. Why? Because in our deep psyche, in our moral superiority complex, we try to say, okay, well, I'm gonna do, okay, I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go cancel my partnership with NZXT. That's gonna show them $23,000. I won't get a year. They'll just go down the street and get somebody else to do it. Do you think I wouldn't do that? Would anybody else do that? You ask any half yokel out there. Hey, now you make $23,000 more a year if you take this sponsorship from this company. Yeah, it's scamming people who are poor and stupid, but you know we live in houses, right? We burn our houses down in effigy because housing market sold houses to people that couldn't even afford them. No, are we getting rid of our cars because of a damn freaking problem with the cars, when the emissions and car accidents and technology and all that other crap that's made by people in third world countries that can't even, don't even have shoes. No. Are we running around with our battery operated cars worrying about the kids in you know Cambodia or wherever the batteries are made from? Are we running around superior? No. But we only pick and choose what we want to do. Listen, I'm not an advocate. I'm a Christ follower. Big difference to me. Okay, I believe in the fact that we gotta love each other, as best as we can. Now, I understand our countries out there are going to treat women like baby makers and baby makers and the baggage handlers. I understand there's companies out there that you saw Family Guy where Stewie and Stewie and the soda's on his hand to a boot and then Chinese person like replace him. And then pregnant woman popped out a baby, and now the baby, Chinese woman popped out a baby, and the baby was making making shoes. It's a comical thing, but it happens a lot. People don't know how true Family Guy and Simpsons are when it comes to these type of advocates of yeah, it's funny to us, but the people in China, they're making those boots for 20 cents an hour. But they don't make enough boots, and they may get hurt, even killed. In some parts of the world, that happens. Like Nazi Germany. You only made 100 screws all day. Well, what happened? No, no, they take you out back and they off you because you're not producing. This is what our world has come to. Granted, it's a little better off, barely, but we're still in the same world though as we were. And my channel personally, and what YouTubers sell is a bunch of stuff that's being made third parties. Jay's 2 cents, Gamers Nexus, Hardware Unboxing, all these people, Paul's Hardware, all these people are making stuff. And Paul's Hardware, makes jokes about it and stuff. Though he knows that his stuff, is being made that he gets for free by people in sweatshops making 20 cents an hour. People understand it, but yet no, they still peddle this stuff. They still sell it because they have to. Because the only thing that matters in this world is the almighty dollar. How much you can make. The only thing that matters is this right here. It's the greenbacks. You make all that greenback, all that money there. You want this money? What you gonna do? You're gonna sell your soul for it. You're gonna sell your soul. You're gonna cow down. You're gonna get on your knees. You're gonna lick their butt. You're gonna suck their balls. You're gonna do exactly what you're told to do. Why? Because if you want the $23,000 a year there, Steve, you're gonna do what you want. You're gonna do what they do. Same thing as Jay's 2 cents and everybody else. But at least Jay's 2 cents and Steve, like, you know what? We're gonna stop doing that. I give them credit. But how long did they know this was happening? I heard about this stuff in 2023 when NXT and ZXT was doing this crap. We all did. All YouTube content creators heard about the stuff who are on technology. See, I'm a gaming technology opinion reviewer that reviews certain things. Now, I'll review batteries. I don't care. I'll review whatever. Why? Because if it's important and it's used for gaming, I will review it. I've been using Duracell batteries, not Duracell, but Energizer batteries for many years. These are great, great little batteries. Last a long time. Go pick one up. You can buy them at any gas station or damn freaking convenience store. Hell, you work in retail, your store probably sells them. But do I get a check from Energizer Duracell? Hell no. But do I know that the people in third countries are probably digging out digging out the battery, components, with their hands? Of course they are. But we need batteries to use our gizmos. Even the batteries in the PS5 and PS4 here. Someone is digging out the damn freaking the battery material with a shovel or a hand, making 20 cents an hour if they're lucky, or a day, and they're grateful to have it. Why? Because if not, they get killed probably. So we need to cut out, guys, this moral superiority complex that I see from Gamer Nexus and Jay's 2 cents, and just fact these companies are doing this stuff. It's like I said before and previewing it and starting the video. It'd be offended that Jenna Jameson will take one up the ass and in the mouth at the same time. It's unheard of, right? A porn star doing that kind of stuff. I know she was converted to Judaism or Christianity, and I wish her the best in her future walk of Christ. But I'm not gonna sit there. But it's unheard of that these people do that kind of stuff in pornography. It was unheard of that these companies are screwing people. Oh my God, housing market, car market. I mean, everybody's getting bent over right now. So don't no one tell me the superiority complexes people out there when we all are taking part of that, and myself included. Now I review, an Xbox controller here, and how many kids in China were beaten by the day to make this damn thing. Now, how many kids? How many people died getting in the battery materials? So when people say, "Well, I'm getting rid of this," I'm getting rid of this contract with NZXT because they make dumb people buy stuff. Well then, Steve, Gamers Nexus, sell your car, sell your house, sell your business, and live under a tree. Because everything we have is made by somebody less fortunate. I understand Jay's 2 cents wants to stop and go, hey, we're gonna edit out all of our stuff when we do with these power supplies and ZXD. Once again, it's offending people that these companies are screwing people. And I say it before, like I said it the first time, second time. It'd be offended like Jen Jason is taking one up the ass and in the mouth. People are offended of something that people do freely. I understand. My channel, guys, is changing. I'm no longer going to be this goofy person. I'm going to be a little more down to earth when it comes to reviews. And I must say, yeah, this thing is a good controller. but it's made by people in third world countries. It's 26 bucks at Lowe's, or not at Lowe's, but Walmart and at GameStop. Get it on sale. But, I am not a person whining about not having partnerships. I don't want a partnership. We're seeing what's happening with Gamers Nexus and NZX. Even Gamers Nexus is getting some heat from the fact that now they're finally getting rid of this NZXT and also Jay's 2 cents. It's coming, guys, where a lot of people are going to be called out for hypocrisy. I've been saying for a long time. YouTuber creators, we have to do better by taking by taking the realms, taking the news information, and making sure we don't compromise ourselves. We don't hypocritical ourselves. Because once you hypocrite yourself, you're pretty much done. When J2 took money from NZXT as well as Gamers Nexus, they signed the form saying, "We understand you make this up third world countries, and you may sell this stuff to stupid people who can't even afford no who can't even afford to go to gas stations and go buy a pack of gum. But yet, but yet go ahead and go out there and buy this stuff. You know, that's what I know. That's what I think needs to be done. I think it needs to be done more and more often. I think what needs to be done is that people have to start understanding what goes on with the situation. I understand, guys, this video is a very special video. And this is more of a coming of age or a revelation I've been having the last couple of years. And that no, everything we buy and everything we buy, everything we have, our clothes we make, clothes we wear. I mean, I understand we drive ourselves mad thinking about this stuff, and we will, and we will, um, and we will, and it's sad. We know something though? It's sad because we allow it to be sad. We take the stuff and we turn it into some big gigantic problem, which shouldn't be a problem in the first place. I understand, folks, what's going on. I get it. Okay, the things I buy, this game rig that I got built by my brother-in-law and sister, somebody had to make the components. The controller I got with the 8-bit do here that I did reviews on. I understand people in other countries that are actually, making this stuff. And it does bug me sometimes. But what are we going to do? That's why I tell people when you go to retail workers, is to show respect to them because they're selling something that they may have the same convictions that I do, and Steve has the same convictions as well as Jay 2 cents. But these guys are making a lot of money off this stuff, as well as corporations. And we got to do better understanding this. I give about 20, 30 bucks every year, every Christmas to the Salvation Army kettles. It's not much. It's like, oh, well, it's not a lot of money. Well, 20, 30 bucks to a person who's, they're barely going to have a Christmas dinner, and they go into a business at Salvation Army, and they walk down to have a hot Christmas meal, even if it's like lukewarm or somewhat warm. To that person, that's Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? That's like being home with grandma, when they were kids. Maybe the bad times in life with their children when they were children, and they never understood why their life was so screwed up. And sit down in Salvation Army, you know, um, the Canadian cafeteria, and have a Christmas dinner that I help and you help pay for, with maybe giving a couple cents into that bucket, goes a long way. And they get a meal and they feel warm and fuzzy for a little bit. They feel like they're back home in simpler time before their life went down the toilet. Maybe they've been abused, maybe alcoholic family, maybe parents died and the grandma wasn't one there, grandma died and they just went off into obscurity themselves. And maybe they were abuser and they lost everything and now living in the streets, or they're barely making it. I make fun. I used to make fun of Santa Claus when I was a kid, smelling like alcohol. They all do when I sat in our laps. But realizing maybe the Santa Claus have a lot more problems than we thought. So I'm nicer to them now. I say, well, I wave at me. Hey, Santa, wave at them. Because a lot of these guys are probably doing it because they need a part time gig. Everybody's suffering out there, folks. This holiday season, everybody's suffering differently. You might be cool in the summertime and have a great job, but the wintertime, your job may shut down and you have nothing going on for a while. And you might have 4 or 5 months where you're sitting there and you're barely making it. And you go to Salvation Army for a handout because you need a meal because maybe you're getting paid good money at that company, but not great, but it's good employment summer long, and they shut down in the wintertime. A lot of companies do that, and maybe you couldn't save money because you need new teeth, or your mom or your wife needed a heart or need a this that, and the other, and now you're both struggling. That does happen, folks. Sometimes having these programs is good, but a lot of countries don't have that. So when you buy stuff and you review stuff, understand in the back of your mind that these people are making the stuff, are not sophisticated nerds in some in some AMD or Intel or NVIDIA programming warehouse. They're in some big mountain somewhere, scraping the silicone parts or materials. Even Jay's 2 Cent and Gamer Nexus talked about this. So I agree with them. There's a lot of issues with the situation. But when they get mad about this, NZXT thing, it's like, really? You guys are mad about this? It's been going on for how many years now? A year or two at least. So, it bothers me sometimes. And feature on my channel, guys, is this. Now, I thought about leaving YouTube for good. I thought about it because my channel is going really nowhere, and I'm not going to sell out myself to get sponsorship or Patreon because then I have to, perform a certain way, and I don't want to put on an act. What you see is what you get with me, right? So, I do researching, and I'll probably be stopping YouTube eventually. I'll probably be really thinking 2025, maybe my final year and YouTube. Because right now I don't see a whole lot of future doing this. I don't see ad revenue because I'm not big enough. I don't want sponsorships because I don't want to sell a bunch of crap that I know is being made by some kid in China, being beaten, to make this part for for 20 cents a day. But we all work for companies that run off the back of other people. We play games. We play games like Cyberpunk that does that, and games like Grand Theft Auto 5. So I mean, we all it's all over, and it's all it's marinating all over us. It's inside us, around us, everywhere we go, we have it. Um, so that being said, though, I think it's time for people to really make a decision about YouTube and social media in 2025. Do we keep continuing the course? Do we keep on the course of going down this road of blindless following this nonsense? Oh my God, we're offended now. You're offended now that this company has been lying to people. Once again, it's like a porn star taking it up the rear and the mouth at the same time. It's unheard of, right? No, it's not unheard of. Okay, this stuff happens, or a criminal going back out from being released from prison early, going back out and committing a crime again. People, oh my God, it's so terrible. How is it terrible? You kind of knew it was going to happen. So we all know it's going to happen, folks. I think we need to understand this. We need to get this. Understand that the company that you do business with, might have a nice smiling little face, Walmart, or have Sam's Club. I went to Sam's Club today, buy some gift cards for family, different family members, and there was a massacre trying to get the gift cards. Wouldn't scan no more than two, and I had to sit there and play around with this stuff. And I pay cash for all my stuff anyway, but it was like a nightmare. I bought like five of them from a distant family, and it's like I had to sit there and do two at a time. And it was like I'm paying cash. I don't pay my card. I gotta get cash and do it because cards. I still don't trust using cards, even the ATM machine. I do it because I would make sure it's not Anyway, though, I'm paranoid as hell kind of stuff. But when you own your own house, you come talk to me about being paranoid about things. you know. But if you have a nice apartment too, you understand what I'm talking about too. If you live on your own, you get pretty paranoid. But it just seems like to me that this is what's happening. That no, technology is not getting easier, it's getting worse. And even making the card, the plastic card, I mean, not being made by somebody. I mean, it just seems like I understand manufacturing is a good place to get into, and a lot like of companies around the world, Japan, most, and even Austria, companies have some pretty good pay and pretty good stuff. Place like China, they're trying to get better, but they're still having their dictatorship. Germany's getting better with their manufacturing, so everybody's getting better. Nobody's finally realizing that. If we treat employees like employees, not damn slaves, people will care more about it. I don't mean you get a parade and pyro going off and carrying them on your shoulders right every day. No, but I mean like So I'm trying to say, guys, is that we need to love each other more and not worry about this. Maybe because it's Christmas season, holidays are less, and hell, Christmas is literally 12 days away from Christmas, 11 days to there, and New Year's Eve is about a week after that, 2 weeks after that. So it'll be fun because I'll be off on 24th, 31st. But you guys, this is my channel, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Updating again that I will be out on the 20th, starting 20th. I won't make any videos next week at all. I won't be back until the 4th of January, where I'm gonna make my decision to carry on or slowly, or slowly shut down the channel. I thought about just easing back on things, getting rid of the weekend roundups and the series, and just going back to just making content normally, just a video when I feel like it, once a week or once a month, making videos. Because I used to be making videos every week, every day. My car videos, those car videos are going to stop. Those are done. After January, I'm going to stop doing those and just start doing just home videos, and that's it. Because it's just the point now where I'm going to discuss more YouTube stuff, gaming stuff after it happens, and because I'm an opinionated person, I'm not in the know like these guys are, the other guys are. So when I give you news, it's going to be a week or two old, a month old, but I'm giving my opinion on it because I don't have all the information these guys have. I slowly get it as I research it. So that's what I'm going to do. So after this last video here I'm making, there's no more weekend roundups. There's no more on the road. I'm slowly canceling, shutting channel down certain areas, and I'll come back, hopefully revive, or I may bring those back eventually. But right now, I'm just too tired, and I have too much things to do, and my life is not say terrible. It's not. It's just not going as easy as I thought it would. When you think something's gonna be good and easy, and it's not, just makes you wonder. Okay, so I know what the really hell's going on, kind of thing. And you think about that, and you think about it, and think about it very hard, and you try to think about it, and you just can't get yourself going anymore. And I think that's probably the biggest thing that's gonna bother me is um that I think that we need to do more about making YouTube safe for everyone, but also pleasant to everyone. That makes sense to anybody. Kind of rambling now because I'm a little tired, even though I woke up around 10 o'clock at night. You guys, my sleep's got a little irate because irate because work 12 hours. I try to do things, cram things together in the daytime. It's like, so I'll probably go back to bed here in probably in a few hours and get up and hopefully be refreshed. I may make a video, thinking about stuff later on while I'm driving around doing some Christmas shopping again. But yeah, guys, I'm getting to the point now. I'm getting too old for all this stuff, and you guys, want to have good content. I do the best I can with what I got. And yes, I do use other YouTuber stuff because that's what everybody does anyway. But I give credit and shout to everyone that I use credit from, so they at least know, hey, this is what I'm doing. But like I said, guys, it's not anything unusual, but I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Like, subscribe, the whole jingle. See you guys later. Peace. Bye, guys. See you guys January 4th. It's my last video. I won't see you guys until January 4th. Peace out.